Hello guys, welcome back to Startup Blox for another amazing gaming related video. This time we bring you gamers all the sad reasons which led to the decline of the great simulator games. So before starting with the video, don't forget to subscribe if you're new as we try to bring you the best content with every next video of Startup Blox. We are aiming for so many likes on this one, so guys, come on. The Sumerian game of 1964 was based on the ancient Sumerian city-state of Lagash, which was the first economic simulation game. Another early economic simulation was Mule, which was released in 1983. So basically, simulation video games describe us various excellent category of video games, which are overall patterned to closely simulate real-world activities. A simulation gamer tries to copy numerous activities from real life in the form of a game for various purposes. Like, let's say training, analysis, prediction, or plainly entertainment. Normally, there are no strictly explained goals in the game. The concept is to basically allow the player to control a character or environment more openly. And some famous examples of such scenarios include war games, business games, and roleplay simulation. The games also include three basic types of strategies, planning, and learning exercises, which are games, simulations, and case studies. A number of hybrid may be regarded, which includes simulation games that are used as case studies. Simulation games also have subgenres, which mostly include construction and management. Such games are designed so that players can construct, grow, or be in charge of fictional communities or projects with restricted resources. Such games sometimes include CMS aspect into their game economy as players need to manage resources while expanding their projects. Games in this category are sometimes also called management games. Another subgenre of simulation games would be life simulation, in which the player lives or controls one or more synthetic life forms. These kinds of games basically revolve around individuals and relationships, or it could be a simulation of an ecosystem. And social simulation games are one of its subgenres. Video games aren't always terrific alternatives, but they can get you closer to experiencing your wishes firsthand. They may not ease your feelings of wanderlust or disappointment for not having reached your goal. But sometimes, these virtual experiences are all you need. They can sate your appetite and draw you into a realistic world where everything you want or need is a click or a cheat code away. In some cases, they aren't a cure, but a catalyst to show you what's possible and inspire you to take action in your real life. One of the best features of simulation games is that they often teach you practical lessons beyond just facts and book smarts. Giant pandas cost $50,000 in Zoo Tycoon 2, but they're popular, so they bring in guests, which means more money lining your virtual zoo's pockets in the future. Incidentally, that's nowhere near the annual cost paid to the Chinese government to keep a panda in a real zoo. That's right, Zoo Tycoon 2 taught me about the time value of money and opportunity costs long before my high school economics teacher did. Your goals may not be as lofty in real life, but these games carry valuable lessons with them. Take chances, but don't endanger people in the process. Count your assets and plan ahead for everything you might need before embarking on a costly or time-consuming project. Simulation games are safe, risk-free spaces to learn these lessons and get feedback sooner. Sometimes I think they need to make a comeback. You know, they indeed are very important, and specifically in today's times when everything seems to be so perfect and when most of us are going through depression and anxiety. This would also help in our overthinking somehow. Moreover, it's also getting hard to find non-violent video games these days, and let me clear this first by saying I have nothing against violent video games. My Steam library is full of them, and I enjoy sticking Templars with my hidden blade as much as the next assassin. But it's getting more difficult to find non-violent games on the market. At E3 2018, 78% of showcase games featured combat. In past years, that number was about the same, 83% in 2017, 81% in 2016, and 76% in 2015. Not all simulation games are inherently non-violent, of course. You can remove a piece of the track when folks are riding a roller coaster and watch them fall to their deaths. You can have your sim unskilled at cooking try to flambe but end up burning the house down. While I won't argue about the developer's intent, since these features are in the games for a reason, I will say they don't have to involve any combat or violence whatsoever. All gamers have their favorite genre, but we like a little variety in our playtime too. They're not about killing, they're about creating. They're about problem solving, creative and tactical thinking, and making the best out of what we have. The most popular genres today provide escapism or playing out a scenario people rarely encounter. But simulation games provide a bridge between the real world and the game world, and that's exactly why I think we need more of them. So that is it for today's video, guys. We really hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed creating it for you guys. It was amazing to go back down the memory lane. I actually realized how much time has passed and how much I miss Pac-Man. Nonetheless, that's the circle of life, right? So don't forget to subscribe to Startup Blox and hit the like button if you love these flashbacks of you playing the games. Make sure to tell us in the comments about your favorite memory while playing such games. Peace. XOXO.